Final exam review package or preparation package number 2. But first we're going to start with this special problem. It's a factoring problem with 4 terms in it. And we're going to do that first because you're definitely going to face a lot of different factoring problems. Yeah, just keep going. All right, so 2x to the 4th plus 5x cubed plus 2x plus 5. What do you guys think we should do? Yes, Taylor.
Factor by 10.
Factor by 10? What's 10? There's no 10.
I say we group it.
GCF? I'd say, yeah. Group it. How would we group it?
2x4 plus 5x3.
Yeah. If we separate this problem to that, we're good. Because what happens with this? Do you see a common factor in here?
No.
What? X to the, we divide both of these by x to the 3rd power. And when we do that, we take it out here. And we end up with?
2x
Plus?
5.
Good. Plus, and then what we're left with here, 2x plus 5. We couldn't take a greatest common factor out of there. But we're okay with that because look what happens. We have a common factor now. If I put an invisible 1 there, what will be our final answer?
4x.
No, we can't add these things together. But that's a common factor, isn't it?
Ooh, oh.
Yes. Kia.
Is it x cubed plus 1 in parentheses 2x plus 5?
It surely is. Congratulations. You win a new car. There we go. 2x plus 5 onto x cubed plus 1. And we're done with that one. That's factoring by grouping. You got to review all the different types of factoring questions. It's on all
Is there an
factoring
added sign
types.
in between those two?
No.
Are you sure? Because that's what the last one.
No, that's the added signs here, x cubed plus 1, x to the 3rd plus 1. The chapter wrap-ups and final review package 1. Okay, so number chapter 7 from your final exam review package, the number 1, step 1, is 5x plus 3y equals 15, and they ask you to find the x and y intercepts, okay, and use them to graph the function. Yes?
I think I know how to do it.
Okay. How do you find the x-intercept?
So first you have to get the, for the x, you have to get everything, the x on one side.
Okay. So what do we make? For the x-intercept, substitute y equals 0. Okay, so that's the first thing I would do. So we get 5x plus 3 onto 0, right? And see, what I like to do before I move everything over, Caroline, is I like to substitute the 0 in because it eliminates stuff and makes it simpler. So now I've just got 5x equal to 15 and x equals 3. And there's your x-intercept. Okay, for the y-intercept, now logically, for the y-intercept, substitute what? Substitute x equals what?
0.
X equals 0. Now we get 5 times 0 plus 3y equals 15, and 3y equals 15, so y equals 5. And our answers are x is equal to 3 and y equal to 5. Now on a graph, what does that mean? This is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, and so, our x-axis is here, our y-axis is there. We have x equals 3 is our x-intercept, 1, 2, 3. That's the point, 3, 0. Why 0? Because we put in y is equal to 0. For this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 0, 5 because x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 5. And now, once you've done that, how do you graph that?
Make a line.
Just connect them. That's all you have to do. And I'm not too good at it with this chart. This thing is really hard to draw with. So I don't know if I can do it very well, but you just go ahead and connect those two together. And there you go. Boom. And you just graph that line with the intercept method. It's important to understand you can graph this other ways. You could have done a t-chart, x and y, and you could have put in 0 for x, got out y equals 5, and you put in 1 for x and got, 10 over 3 for y, etc. But basically, you didn't need to because you just went ahead and got the 2 crucial points, the x and y intercepts, and then joined them up. Yes?
You know when you have to shape the upper or the bottom part?
Oh yeah, okay, inequalities?
Yeah.
But
Which one would shade for this part?
Well, it's not an inequality. If this were 5x plus 3y is greater than 15,
Oh.
you have to test a point, okay? You test 0, 0, okay?
Oh.
Test 0, 0. Remember doing this, guys? 5 times 0 plus 3 times 0. Is it, we ask the question, is it greater than 15? Well, is 0 greater than 15? Is that true?
No.
Is 0 greater than 15?
No.
No, it's false. So therefore, do we want to shade this? That's if this were an inequality. If,
Are we gonna have inequality?
yes.
Yeah.
If it were 5x plus 3y greater than 15, we would, what?
Shade the left half.
We shade.
The bottom
Would
half.
we shade, would we include 0 or not include it?
You wouldn't.
We wouldn't include it because
Oh.
it doesn't make this true. No, it's false. Because we tried 0, 0, and it doesn't make this true, so we have to shade away from it. It
So
can
you
either
shade
be,
away from the 0?
in this case, only because we got it to be false. Why? Because that means that the solutions are indicated by the shading. 5, because